So I'm going to show us how to use the same setup that I showed on the mobile phone. This kind of a quick, um, a simple way to make profit without actually having a strategy. Alright, so I'll be using volatility 100 index, higher, lower. What you have to do is you have to log in the same account on maybe on the same browser, and you split it all on two different browsers. Then you go to smart trader on both cases. Alright, so you set it to 5, your duration should be 5 ticks. Then your barrier offset, so I'll start from 0.1. Now this barrier, it's it gives you a little bit of distance. So the higher your barrier, the higher your profit. So I'm going to show us, and then you set the same amount. So if you look at this, the one with the positive will be where you go higher, the one with the negatives where you go lower. Okay, so if you look at this, I'll be staking 100, that's on both sides. So I'll be making 108%. So it means the profit I will actually make will be 8%, since one of the two trades will be a loss. Okay, alright, so but I actually prefer using point 0.3, but I'll just show us starting from point 0.1. And mind you, the two can actually result in a loss. So you have to actually check the market, whether the market is actually making move or it's actually in a range. Okay, that said, I would show us how to do this using an auto clicker instead of manually. So I'll drop the link to the app, or you can just Google search and or OP auto clicker. So I'll double click it. So that is that. So what I will do is I'll do a record and play. So first of all, you have to go to recording option. So you have to untick delay and mouse move. They are usually ticked. So the only thing you need is the mouse click. So allow your account to be in a demo. So for you to do a recording before you switch to your live account. So you do a start recording. Remember, for positive you are going higher, for negative you are going lower. Okay, so that is that. So I'll wait for this to finish, then I'll go right into the examples. Okay, so one of them was a loss, one was profit. So that gives me 8%. So now that I've recorded this, I'll just play. So the two will be executed at the same point. Look, this is 220.65, 220.65. Okay. Alright, so we have the same entry position because we are using an auto clicker. So that is that. So I will increase this to 2%, 2%, and then I would click it again. So we have the same entry point, So let's wait for this, see what happens. So one was a loss, one was a profit. So like I said, I prefer using 0.3, but you can stick to 0.1 if you are okay with 8%. And I use 0.3 because sometimes you can have a loss on both sides. So with 0.3 you have a higher chance of recovering your loss very quickly. I won't advise going above 0.3. So I'm going to execute 5 trades using 0.3 and see how it plays out. So that will be the first one. So in this case, I'll be making 39% of the amount. So one was profit, which almost wasn't. I would execute this again. Remember, check the market for trending environment. Okay, so I have another profit. So I would, okay, think I'll do this again. Okay, so we have two losses on both case. It's good we could see that in this light demo.